Hello everybody, and I'm glad to see you again. I am here at the so-called Areopagus Hill, a place exactly at the center of Athens where Paul, the Apostle Paul, saw the inscription being hanged on one wall of these areas stating to the unknown God. That is in Acts chapter 17. And I want to show you the marker of how this story of Acts chapter 17 came about. Okay, to give you a little overview of what exactly transpired during that time. Okay, during the second journey, missionary journey of Paul, okay, he brought with him Silas, Timothy, and of course the writer of the book of Acts, Luke. And when they reached the mainland of Europe, which is particularly in Greece, okay, they went and started to evangelize in Philippi. But a commotion is stirred up there that they were asked to leave, okay, that place. But then again, they were able to start a church there because many believers came and were converted. Hallelujah. And so they went to Thessalonica. And there in Thessalonica, they started also a church there. But when the Jews learned of this Paul and his companions who were there, okay, they started to hunt and persecute the believers there and look for Paul. Okay, but Paul and his traveling companions were able to escape, and they went to Berea. Hallelujah. And in Berea, they were also able to convert, okay, many believers there. But then again, when the Jews, okay, after a few months learned that they were there, they went there, okay, also to disrupt the ministry of Paul. And so Paul escaped to Athens. And when he came to Athens, that was the very first thing that he saw here in the Areopagus area, okay, where that inscription saying to the unknown God. So during that time, okay, there were many Greek philosophers like the Stoics and the Epicureans, okay, and they were making that place. You see, that place is the Parthenon, the center of culture and history and religious aspect of the Greeks, that was built in honor of this goddess Athena, the patron of Athens. And so he explained to these philosophers who were always excited to hear of new ideas. And Paul told them that they must not think that God dwells in temples made by hands, or that God can be made by man. And so he even told them that God sent someone, okay, a man instead, to show, okay, the truth to them, okay, about salvation. Okay, but when they the Greek philosophers heard this, they laughed at him because they could not believe that God can become a man, or God can appoint a man, okay, to be the truth. Okay, but then a handful of people like Dionysius and Damaris, okay, came to believe, and they were converted. Okay, and that's the whole story of Acts chapter 17, if you want to check it out. So this is the whole area, okay, where actually that inscription to the unknown God, okay, was put. So I still have a little time, and I want to show you a panorama of the city of Athens. Okay, what lesson can we learn out of this? Okay, well, we must not think that God is made by man's hands, or he even dwells in temples made by hands. It can never be. God is a very big God. Okay, he is the creator, not the creation. Okay, may the Lord bless you. Bye bye.